Well,
Yeah, well, this was the nighttime poppies that I wanted to kind of put to light that the poppies are there even though we don't see them at night because they usually close up. I made mine partying.
um,
Well, I like it, the contrast of the black. Yeah, that looks really good.
So under a lot of color underneath before I scratched away the color at the bottom, and I couldn't really get the sky to really illuminate the way I want. Although it does have more gold in it when you see it for real, not for Zoom, I guess.
There's really a lot of movement in it, Ellie. I really like it.
Thank you. It's yeah, it was fun. And there is a lot of texture that you can't really see either too, on the poppies I'm trying to get one to kind of poppy pop.
I can see that. I can see your strokes.
Okay.
yeah. I
I do
didn't,
like your etchings at the bottom.
Yeah, that I always like to do that. I started doing it in ceramics, and so I said I do it on quite a few of my pieces. I think I like to really lay the paint down and then cover over, and kind of it's like that pencil game that you used to play as a kid with black, and I just enjoy that. I guess I've always liked the doodling of it. So
I was going to say it reminds me of kindergarten.
yep, exactly. Yeah.
No,
You made
I didn't
sorry.
understand what you said. Do you have real poppies that look like this?
No. I don't look at anything when I draw. I mean, I get a visual. I do have poppies in my backyard, but they're not these kind were supposed to be more of that or Oriental, they call them poppies, the ones that have the opium and the poppies. These are the California poppies. But I know I'm trying to grow them, but they don't seem to want to grow in my yard.
Yeah, I understand that.
It's acrylic, but I like it the way the stems and the leaves are. It's like glass.
They're very relaxed.
Beautiful color you put.
Thank you. Well, they were supposed to be kind of just doing a little dancing at night, so
No.
I couldn't make them. I didn't want to make them too exaggerated, but just a little movement because they're poppies party all night long.
And they are quite transparent. I think that's what maybe you were.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's
You
very
can kind of
transparent.
see through it like as if it's a watercolor. So I think your
Yeah.
contrast does that, Ellie, between the dark and the light.
Right. It looks like glass to me.
Thank you.
It,
Glass.
it makes the poppy show up because of the background is so neutral. I get the nice color. Yeah. Well, thank you for sending.
So it should go together with my 3 poppies.
Okay, so my ceramics life, these are older.
Wow.
I always like to do flowers, but I don't do a lot now, but I used to work on the season. So my trying to get a seasonal flower that was in fall, winter, spring, summer. And these were plates that I was going to actually eat off of, but they weren't very smart when when I thought about the design of it and then the practicality, they didn't work together because it wouldn't be so easy to clean with the incised lines. So they became more decorative. And so I have a set of 10 of them.
Wow.
And they're 10 inches as well.
10 inches. They were the dinner plates. I had made bowls and I made little plates, and it was like I made a whole set. And then afterwards going, oh, that wasn't very smart. So they're decorative. And
Yeah, they look good like that.
Thank you.
You sent me to Google, to the dictionary. I didn't know what floriation.
Floration.
I learned a new word. Yeah, these are beautiful. So you have your own kiln at home and everything?
Yeah. Yes. I have actually 3 kilns. One is a raku kiln out in the backyard, which I fired once and I never fired it again. So for me, sometimes getting the things to make the things is the fun part. And then I have all this stuff. One day I'll show you a picture of my studio so you can get a better idea.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. Yeah.
Maybe I'll push that for the next one. Okay, thank you.
I love this one here. I love the texturing you got in the middle here, and this appeals to me rather than just the lines. I mean,
Yeah.
they're all beautiful, but this is special. Yeah.
There's a lot of work in these, you can tell.
Yes, there was. And, it was my first big attempt, and when you see when people do that and I started them flat and then I worked on them. I didn't throw them on a wheel. So they were all kind of hand built. That's why the lips are different. And I realized how much work it was. And I said, you know what? It's not work I want to do. It's easier to go buy plates at the store, just like it's easier to go buy your produce at the store than grow it in your garden.
Yeah. Now, did you make this wire structure?
No,
Did you have to build that yourself?
No, I found that.
good. Okay.
Worked out good.
Yeah, that whole does a good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ellie, can I understand, you start with a plate and then you put a ceramic mix on top of that?
No,
And
you
then
basically take clay and you roll out the clay to a flat slab.
Okay.
And then I used a plate of a shape. And so I laid it over there. And then when it dries a little, you turn it upside down. And then you kind of work. That's why they all have ridges. Now, the ridges are different on some than they are on others, because some of them I didn't even use plate. I just kind of pulled up the edges of it when it got leather hard. And then I incise it. So it's a ceramic process.
Mhm.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Nice work. Thanks for sharing this.
All right.
Ellie,
Yeah.
Ellie, if you ever want to get rid of one of your kiln, let me know, please.
Okay. They're electric ones.
Yeah.
Okay, I meant because I don't like to go to classes, but I like to do my own, continue my ceramics. And I have a question, if we have time. On the back of each plate, did you put glaze on it, or
No, there's no glaze on the back of the plate. I did put feet on them, which was stupid too.
Oh, okay.
And that was to keep them from actually warping. But
Oh,
then that became something different.
yeah.
So
You are multi-talented.
Isn't she though?
I have art ADD. There you go.
Well, that's
Same with me. I do everything, but none
Yeah.
of them is just perfect.
Well, that's true. And we're not machines, so it won't be perfect. And I don't strive for perfection for me. I just enjoy the processes.
Yeah, it shows in your work. You do really nice work.
Thank
So, yeah. And Scott couldn't make it.
Oh,
But-
I saw this.
That's pretty.
This is cottonwood burnt with a torch, and it's
Yeah.
another piece inspired by the State of the Union these days. It's called Division.
Ah,
Oh, wow.
I've never seen him use cottonwood, but I found out some things about it. I suppose you could read it. Like
produce fluffy
trees.
white. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, all the stuff we see flying out at Womi Park.
Yeah, it has a rapid
Cottonwood.
growth. They can grow very
Cotton
quickly,
plant.
sometimes 7 feet a year, making them fast colonizers. And dioecious, whatever that means, they're often male or female, with the seeds only produced by the females. Of course, women get to do all the hard work
Bisexual.
all the time.
I love the fact that it looks like you just burnt these. The fact that he didn't try to tone that, the dark contrast down between the burnt and the white cottonwood, actual wood. I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Just
mhm.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Simple and beautiful. Yeah.
Just great work.
Yeah, kind of unspoiled. It's just so natural. So,
Mhm.
yeah, Chris sent us this.
Oh,
And no matter
That's
what
pretty.
no matter what she says up here, I'm going to tell her that it's done. All it needs is a signature.
Right.
Yeah.
She just started this, and she can do something like this in a day. I mean,
Wow.
You
we
think?
met back and forth, and she'll show me something work in progress, and it's like, oh my God, Chris, it's done. I feel the same way as you, Joni.
Pretty.
It almost looks like it's folded in half, like it's kind of got dimension going off to the side of each that line to me.
The
The thing I like about her work, your eye just moves back and forth through it. She has a good flow with all of her paintings. They're never static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when she works with this color, the rose and rose madder. And I never like to see things in abstract work, but I had to tell her I see a butterfly over here and I see a big gorilla over here, which it spoils the whole piece. I'd rather see it as just color and form. So it's done, Chris.
Yeah.
And then Lori had a medical appointment today, but she did send this. We did see this already on Zoom in the January meeting. And she had said, this is a paint over from Sally's class. It sat for over a year, and then she used a palette from another work and added red. And I went bold.
Yep.
And the reason it's being shown today is that recently it got accepted into the HERA hub, which is, it seems to be a new place in Carlsbad that inspires not just women's work, but it's productivity or to help get yourself known. And then, but
Joan, I looked at your link to the AGNC meeting page, and I like to read the notes and stuff. But then I saw the links that you have down of all the different galleries and stuff in the area, and it just blew me away. There's like 9 or 10 in the area. Here, I think I have one, but it's just amazing how many local areas accept the artwork, and it's such great opportunities for you artists there to be able to exhibit.
Yeah.
Who has the list? Who has the list?
You go to the AGNC website and click where it says galleries at the top of the website. It says, and when you click galleries, it shows you a whole list of galleries.
Yep.
But you should check out their website, though. I was quite impressed with the scope of what they do. They don't just do artists, but entrepreneurs. They try to inspire and help people get ahead.
Yeah, that was a new one, the HERA hub. But getting back to this work, I really love this. I love Lori has such great color balance, and it's kind of, I want to say, frenetic for her right now at this one, but it obviously exhibits the fact that it was a paint over and she continued to add layers. I think she should just stop at this point because I think it's done and it's beautiful.
Well, it is done.
It is done.
It's hanging in a gallery. But anyway, the exhibit dates are here, if in case you want to get there, and her open reception is April 22nd. Just FYI. Yeah, it'll be on the
March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's almost 7 months in a gallery. In a hanging, that's a long time. That's pretty
amazing.
Good. Except if you need it for somewhere else. That's a thing.
That's true.
Yeah, I doubt if she's going to need it for anything. She creates so quickly. She's so prolific. Okay, so here's me. And I always seem to be doing, but you see, this kind of stuff relaxes me. This is just beer. So my sister's friend, Josie, took a few days trip to Spain, and the first thing she did was go to this restaurant and order the beer. And she sent the picture, and I thought, well, I've been doing these alcoholic drinks, so I'll just add this one. So I like what I did. I don't even know how I got the lettering in here or how I chose them, but I like the way that they're different styles. And what happens here is how this color got around instead of being delineated here. So
I love your palette, and I love the fact that you mimicked the color in the beer glass to the base as opposed to that dark blue that's in the original picture.
Yeah.
For some reason, it reminds me of kind of like the posters like Le Douce-Lautrec, the kind of the billboard postering that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it would make a great poster.
I thought that too. Yeah.
Or an ad.
Yeah,
I like it.
All of that went through my head when I looked at it yesterday when I was going through the slideshow. But anyway, I enjoyed doing it, and it's fun when it comes out unexpected.
Beautiful, Joan.
Yeah.
Very
Thank you.
beautiful.
Yeah. I
Are you
like the
restricted to
yellow.
the size 16 by 20? Is that your standard print size that it comes in?
Yeah, and by the time I put a mat and a frame around it, I can get it to 24 by 30.
Okay.
If I wanted to do something like jazzercise or anything.
Oh, right.
I mean, yeah.
Right.
So, and then this one
Good.
here, this one, next one, I've been looking at it. The last time you saw it was over a year ago, and it looked like this, where I had this background, I didn't know what, and so I just pulled it up a couple of days ago, and I decided maybe I'd rather get rid of this junk in the back, so I made it more of a portrait,
Mhm.
but I may try and work the eyes so they're not so black, but I mean, but I've tried to get rid of the realistic parts of it, and I've kind of messed up the violin a little bit, and abstracted some of the arm. So
Joni, don't tell us where you messed up because I think it's great the way it is.
Yeah,
I love the fact that you went portrait versus landscape.
yeah, I like it too.
it shows her up more
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
anyway.
And the movement between her hand moving up to, up the bow to her face is just,
Mhm.
maybe it was intentional, but it sure looks just purposeful there. It's very nice.
Oh, you mean this area here?
Yeah, the
mean-
way the diagonal goes from her wrist and her hand and then up. I mean, it just moves your eye again through the painting. I love that movement.
Okay, thanks, Nancy.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's just a filler because there are some artists that didn't show up today. Anyway, here we go. Next one is somebody who's here. Joy.
Oh, joy.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh,
I love it.
oh, thank you. This is
Wow.
yeah. I took this photo from Old Town, and
Old Town. Oh,
Old Town. Yes.
I think
Mhm.
I've been in that. It's an outside yard thing.
Oh yes.
Yeah, they have a lot of pottery all over the yard. Yeah.
No.
Yes. This assignment for the watercolor class um, um, for the wash, how to say that,
Mhm.
and then use the color and then wash it first and then put the pictures and so I deleted many details, just put the clips and the jobs on the photo. Just try.
Oh, your color palette is really nice, and I love what you did, the modeling you did on this vase. Very nice. The
what
shadows.
amazes me with your work, excuse me, Joni, how watercolor is such an uncontrollable medium. And you say you wash this down. So you wash the water over the paper and then you start laying your paints down. And yet you achieve so much control. I mean, you've got what look like hard edges, but you can tell they're really soft edges. And the way it just looks so purposeful. And I know, and you spend time on your work and you really are a dedicated artist in that way. But wow, it just amazes me, the brilliance and the control that you get out of these compositions. It's beautiful.
Of course, Joy doesn't know how good she is, but I love.
Right.
You see how nice and thick and leathery she made this pot here.
And it's so three-dimensional.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
look at the contrast of how you feel about this, and when you come over here.
Right.
Yes. And the one underneath it, the gold pot underneath it.
I do wish this was a little rounder down here. It's kind of flat across. Is it too late, Joy? But anyway, that's not even, it's an abstract, so it doesn't even really matter. But
This is realistic. Yeah.
your usual great work.
Yeah,
That's
it looks like if you reached out and touched it, you could actually feel the
Mhm.
surface.
Mhm.
It's just lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Well, the next piece of Joy's, I wish she'd put this into a gallery and get a first place award for it. It's, I have no idea why you're not exhibiting, Joy. Look at there.
Oh,
It's one of your best.
wow.
Oh,
It's
well,
talk about abstract and painterly and
Yeah.
Atmosphere.
Yeah, atmosphere.
uh-huh.
That was what it's beautiful.
Wow.
Thank you. This is also from the assignment, the water class. I learned a lot from the class.
Mhm.
And
Is this
then
on location? On location class? Where
No.
you go out? No? Okay.
no Zoom class. Yeah, the instructor always gave us an idea, and so it's very challenging, and I have to think about it and try many times. It's very nice to me. Yeah, I learn a lot.
It's
I'm
I'm
beautiful.
assuming it's not Miracosta.
Pardon me?
Miracle.
I'm assuming it is not a Miracosta.
It
No,
is,
I
it is.
actually this is the photo is from the internet. I don't have a photo like the mist
The
like
mist,
the foggy and the mist like that
Yes. It's
the teacher
beautiful.
asked us to do.
mhm.
And your colors, I don't think I would have put those colors together, but my gosh, they work. The browns and the olives and the pinks and the lavenders and the yellow. Fantastic.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can
sometimes
almost,
I don't know. I didn't know how to do. I just try a layer and put other layer, and they just
oh, joy.
Whatever she does by accident is always better than
yes,
what we
that's
do on
right.
purpose.
Well, what I really loved, however, is that you see how this whole area here, you've got the yellow sun and it's coming across down all the way down this area.
You can see
I
it
like
just
the way-
shimmer.
I like the way you brought this bluish tone all the way down here, and it makes the whole thing it just is so soft and glowy. It's really nice, Joy.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Suzanne,
Yeah,
Fantastic.
this is just fun. I had the best time doing this. So it's on, well, it's originally started out as a photograph that went area in the center. And that was in the rain. So I was shooting through the water coming down the window. So it gives that sort of not quite in focus effect.
this middle part here, yeah.
Yeah. And then this little guy, he is from a Valentine. I do these animated Valentine things that I send to my friends and family. So he's a character from that that I brought into this. And the all around the outside area is all just stuffed photos I brought in, and then I just abstract them out and Procreate, and pretty soon they started looking like trees, and it just became what it is. So it's just fun. Yeah, I like it, playing with it.
Now, did you draw this character yourself? Is it
Yeah,
something
he's
that's created as
he's one of mine. Yeah.
And then you also use layers.
Yeah, there's about
layers.
7, 8 layers on that.
Yeah.
I even have the moon in there. I want to put the moon, so I have moon in there, just the slice of the moon.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
fun.
People that don't do photo editing and digital art wouldn't understand about the layers, but you put a certain amount of colors on this first layer, and then it's like transparency, and you overlay that on top of another layer. I've never learned to do layers. Everything I do is on one plane. So
yeah, the layers are fun because also, like, when you do layers, if you don't like what you did, you don't have to go on, the whole thing is not a bit, you can just get rid of it and, do it again.
well,
So,
I
and
like
then
to
you
live,
can,
I
you
like
can
to live
move the
dangerously.
layers around. You can move them in and out, and
Yeah.
have things in back and things in front, and it's just super fun.
It's too complicated for me. I like to cut to the chase. Do or
Suzanne,
die.
you are
Do
so
or die.
creative.
Yeah.
You have such a creative, open mind. I mean, so many of the things you do are playful, but they are so attractive to the viewer. I mean, I keep looking at 4 corners and my eye is going round and round looking at this, and I can see the depth of that photo with the gentleman standing way back there against that, that freezer with ice cream or whatever in it, and the girl and then your little guy pokes out on the right hand side like it's, haha, I'm here, I'm an alien.
Yeah, because it's just, I don't know. You wonder what's going on in your subconscious when you do your work, and then it's done, and you go, "Well, that's interesting."
Keep it up. It's wonderful.
Thank you. The top layer was actually a pencil drawing that I did, and I just brought it in and abstracted so far out you can't even tell what it is anymore. But originally it was a butterfly.
Yeah.
So it's just fun.
Very creative. Thanks for sharing it, Suzanne.
You're welcome.
I'm going.
Nancy, yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow. That is
Very busy
so
with family. So I told Judy I'm running out of artwork. I'm digging into the barrel, getting artwork, but hopefully my situation will be improved a little bit here soon where I can be more free to paint. Anyway, this is a watercolor. I think whatever class I was taking, we had to do a combination of things that didn't belong together. And so there was a photograph of a close-up photo of a building in Chicago, and kind of like a screen door you could kind of see through the background. And then I drew some branches around it, put some shadows in, and hung perfume bottles in all
wow.
these bird shapes.
Wow.
Very
It's just so interesting.
It is.
Thank you. I did a lot of work on the drawing part of it. You could tell by the bricks and
Yes.
that. And then so I tried to stay very light in terms of application of the watercolor, because I didn't want to, I didn't want them to blend together.
Yeah. A lot of details.
Very
Wow.
nice.
Thank you.
Very
A lot
subtle.
of
Very
breaks.
interesting.
Thank you,
Very
Nancy.
interesting. Yeah.
A lot of work.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Thank you. You can tell it's a couple years old as well, but we had to do our
Wow.
own still life.
Look at
And
that. Oh,
I just
how
grabbed,
cute.
a wine bottle and a wine glass and a couple of vase and candle kind of things. And I think a book, or I don't know, Amazon package, and just kind of threw it in the corner. Was able to get a pretty good photograph, and then just toned it. And just to be, I enjoyed doing this one. But I can
I like
take
that
Oh, yes.
reflective light through the glass there. That's reflected
Yeah.
under there. That's really.
It's like it looks so real.
Yeah.
I'm amazed.
Yeah.
Nice work here, yeah. Uh-huh.
Thank
Yeah.
you. My little shadow too. Yeah, I just tried to
Shadow,
stay
yes.
true to my drawing. For me, because I am a realistic painter, the drawing has to be, pretty good. I mean, I can see errors in it now that I look, and I'm not going to divulge, but you can probably see them too. But anyway, I try to really stay true to my drawing,
Mhm.
and that helps in the painting.
Yeah, I didn't quite
Nice.
understand what you sent me. Was this the smaller photo and you interpreted it this way? I wasn't sure what it is that you
Well, that
sent.
was my photo. Yeah, because that's how I logged it on the computer. I'd done a larger photo. This was a smaller version. I just cropped it down,
Mhm.
but that's my own photo.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. And you had fun here.
Yeah, this one's kind of a mess,
Cool.
but it was kind of fun. I think it was a class I did with Anita Allen, and we had to do an abstract in, I think the acrylic, right? Acrylic. And I just, cut up netting from, fruit bags and slap just glued paper on top of it. And I don't know, cartoons, and it got so many, there were so many layers on here that I finally had to quit, and I really didn't like it very much. I don't even know where this painting is. I think it's somewhere in a drawer. But now that I look at it, you kind of get away from it for a year or two, and you think, oh, I guess I didn't do so bad. Maybe I like this part, that part.
Mhm.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's definitely an explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That's right.
We were going for texture there. but-
Yeah. And there's wow.
Did you say it was a paint over or anything? You went over a canvas?
No, I started, I think it might have been a paint over. Yeah, because I think I grabbed something and then just added layers and layers of, collage down,
Uh-huh.
netting, and then just
Yeah,
paint on it.
a lot of you folks do paint overs, Lori and Chris, and and it comes out good. It's
But
improved.
you run out of space in your house for storing all this stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I have hundreds of paintings
Yeah,
in, in big Tupperware baskets.
very interesting. Thanks, Nancy.
Thank you.
And Geety.
Aw,
Oh, cute.
so pretty.
Lovely.
Lovely, yes.
Springtime.
So delicate.
Mhm.
This was also an assignment that I should start with multi or choice of colors to put a wash, and then kind of go like a negative painting around it for our subject. And so I messed up the background, I thought, and I was going to throw it away, and I felt it's muddy. So anyway, I tried to fix it. And so I work on a bird more than I wanted. So I'm happy with it now. That it's
Your
not
work
that
is
bad.
beautiful. The work on the birds is beautiful. The feathers.
Yeah. Mhm.
Beautiful. This, I
Very lovely. Yes.
can't find
I
my,
love the background.
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah, this work here, and the eyes, everything is nice and feathery and soft.
Yeah.
Beautiful work. Did
Me
you
too.
add the light colors on top, or did you just feather in the dark colors?
Some of them were lift. I lift the color off,
Oh, okay.
and some of them I went with the pencil,
Mm.
color pencil on top to highlight it. Yeah,
A lovely greeting card, to send to somebody.
yeah, that would be
Beats
the
it.
idea.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm glad the branches are more are flatter, so that the modeling on the birds shows up more. It didn't take away from their beauty.
Yeah.
This is more subtle, the branches. Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
and Geety, one more.
Thank you.
Oh,
Ooh.
look at that. That's
Wow.
interesting.
Elegant.
Yes.
Is there a
So-
story to this?
Yeah, this was from one of, again, another class live model. And so I use only Conte, and I like it because it looks like her more, but as everybody, we all know, I know they have some problems, but generally it was good. So not bad. I could work on it because it was just, we had only 20 minutes, two times 20 minutes. And I want to get a look of her. And then, but I didn't do a lot of highlight.
You did it very symmetrical for 20 minutes. I mean, and given the size of it, 18 by
Yeah.
24, when
Big
you were
size.
forced to work quickly, it's beautiful. And I love the color of the
It
paper.
is. Yeah.
Yeah,
It makes it look really old.
yeah.
It's
How long ago did you do this, Geety?
This was a few months ago.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. The content is difficult because you cannot erase if you made a mistake.
That's right.
You're
Good
kidding
point.
me. An
Yeah.
eraser won't take it off?
Not easily. You cannot take it. Yeah.
That's why I was amazed how symmetrical her face is and the proportions of the shoulders and the neck, the length of it, which is not easy to do usually. The heads are too small and the necks are too short, and you just nailed it on this one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good job.
If you ever took a class with France Marie, you did well.
Yeah, this is France Marie class. Yeah.
She's a great instructor.
Yeah.
Very good instructor. Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn not to make, you learn to improve.
Yes. I still have my notebook, a whole notebook full of pages from her class, and I do refer to them if I'm doing, a personal